This is a Friday Shoes production. This is lesson 3-3 in our book on page 152, and the target is I can use a Venn diagram to solve problems. This is a problem-solving investigation. Our main idea is to use that Venn diagram to solve problems. And Amy's saying hi to us over there. Hi, Amy. She's part of the PSI team. She just received a message. Here it is. There are 15 girls on the cheerleading squad, and 4 of them are in my math class. 7 of them are in my Spanish class, and 2 are in both my math and Spanish class. Oh, well, that's some good information we're going to need. Our mission is to use that Venn diagram to find how many girls on the cheerleading squad are not in Amy's math or Spanish class. What is a Venn diagram? Well, a Venn diagram is basically overlapping circles where we fill in the details that we need so that we can actually calculate the answer to the question here. Let's look at the information we know. It says you know how many cheerleaders are in Amy's math class and Spanish class. In her math class, she has 4 people. In her Spanish class, she has 7. And then in both classes, it looks like she's got 2. 2 in both her Spanish and her math class. All right, well, make a Venn diagram to organize the information. So draw and label 2 overlapping circles to represent the 2 classes. We will do that. There we are. Since 2 cheerleaders are in both classes, place a 2 in the section that is part of both circles. That's kind of the green area. It says use subtraction to determine the number for each of the other sections. Well, let's take a look here. It says only in her math class, well, she has 4 total. We already have 2 in that circle. So let's subtract the 2, and we got 2 left. So those 2 and the other 2 add up to 4. There's 4 people that are in her math class. But there's some overlap because they also have Spanish, those 2 in the green area. 7 minus 2, the Spanish class has 7 kids in it that she knows, and then minus the 2. So therefore, there's 5 in just her Spanish class. Knowing that information, we can determine the answer to the question. It says neither math nor Spanish classes. Well, she already said that there are 15 girls total, right? So if we take the 15 girls total and we subtract out the 2, and the 5 that are there in the circles, we end up with 6 left over. So outside of math and Spanish, there are 6 girls. And what that really says is there are 6 girls on the cheerleading squad that are not in Amy's math or Spanish class. Of course, we can check the math, and that's what that says down here, so that we have the appropriate numbers of students represented. Just to show that, here we are. Here are the 4 people that are in her math class. Here are the 7 people that are in her Spanish class. And notice 15 minus those 2 numbers will give you 6. Or I should say all those 3 numbers will give you 6. That's why we have that 6 outside of the 2 circles. All right, how about you give it a shot? Here it is. It says use a Venn diagram. Let's solve this one. Of the 40 foreign exchange students attended, so we're going to have a total of 40. 20 of them speak French, 23 speak Spanish, and 22 speak Italian. It says 9 students speak French and Spanish, and then we've got 6 students that speak French and Italian but don't speak Spanish, and then 10 students that speak Spanish and Italian but not French. Only 4 students speak all 3 languages. Ooh, that's important. This 4 is going to go in the overlap. Now we have 3 languages there. It says use the Venn diagram to find how many exchange students do not speak any of these languages. All right. Well, you know how many students speak each of the different languages. You want to organize that information. So let's make a Venn diagram to organize the information. It says draw 3 overlapping circles to represent the 3 different languages. And since 4, this is that 4 right here, 4 students speak all 4 languages, place a 4 in the section that represents all 3 languages. Use the other information given in the problem to fill the other sections as appropriate. Now here's what it looks like. And to find this out, we can put the 4 right there in the middle. That's the easy one, right? This is the easy part. That's for all of them. But if you look, we have 9 students that speak French and Spanish. There's that 9 right there. And because they don't speak, let's see here, they don't speak Italian. The other one, 6 students speak French and Italian. So 6 students speak French and Italian. I think you see that. There they are. That's French and Italian only. Those 2 circles you can see mean French and Italian. And then the last one, 10 students speak Spanish and Italian. That's those right there. Now, if you look, we have to make, let's see here, we have French, Italian, and then Spanish left over. We have 20 speak French. Now, there's 20 kids total that speak French. So we have 9 plus 4 plus 6. And if you add that up, that's 19. All these added up equals 19. And this is all in French, but we need to get to 20. So we have to have one that just speaks French by themselves. So there it is. And that's kind of what it says here. It says add the numbers in each region of the diagram. If we add all these numbers up, and I've got the 2 already calculated for you, and that's taking the Italian, which is 22 people speaking Italian, and you see that we have 6, 4, and 10 already in there. That's 20. We needed 2 more. Now, notice when you add all those up, we get 32. Well, don't we have 40 total? We're missing how many? That's right. We're missing 8. So 8 of them do not speak French, Spanish, or Italian. And that's our answer. So 8 is on the outside right there. 8 of the exchange students do not speak French, Spanish, or Italian. Don't hesitate to rewatch this video. That might be helpful. Or take a look at the book as the examples there. Or take a look at some of the personal tutor videos that are online. And as usual, this has been a Friday Shoes production.